Hello my friends, welcome to another hdri Raw tutorial. I'm transmitting directly from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. In this tutorial, we'll see the right way to make residential wood floors using V-Ray. I'm talking about making attractive, realistic floors for the clients that are perfectly textured and mapped. Okay, let's start. This is one of my favorite bedrooms, a small part of it. If we launch Render Now, we'll get this image. You can see that the floor doesn't have any material assigned yet. I fixed everything in this scene so that the shadows and lighting are correctly balanced for this tutorial. Let's close this window. Click on the floor to select it. Open the material editor. Before starting, I want to tell you that the correct way to make wood floors is by mixing two materials. The first material will be the wood floor itself, and the second material will be the varnish or paint applied to the wood to protect it and to make it shine. These materials will be combined into one, and this final material will be the one applied to the floor. Let's start by making the wood floor material. Here, in the Materials editor, right-click, Materials, V-Ray, V-Ray Material. Double-click on the material to edit. Click on the Diffuse button, double-click in Bitmap, and select the diffuse image of the wooden floor. Click on the reflection color and turn it completely white. Click OK. Change the glossiness to 0.4. Scroll to the bottom in Maps and set the bump to 35. Click on None, double-click on Bitmap, and select the normal or bump image of the texture. Now, let's make the varnish material. Right-click, Materials, V-Ray, V-Ray Material. Double-click to edit. Click on Diffuse Color and get it completely black. OK. Click on Reflection Color and get it completely white. Fresnel Reflections off. Glossiness, set it at 0.85. Time to create the material that will combine these two materials. Right-click, Materials, V-Ray, V-Ray Blend Material. Connect the wood floor to the base of the material. And the varnish to coat 1. To prevent the material from becoming too reflective, we need to add a mask to control the reflection. So, right-click, Maps, General, File Off. Double-click to edit. File Off type, change it to Fresnel. This is where you can set the index of refraction of the material. In this case, we're going to set it at 1.52. And now, connect the mask to the blend 1. Double-click on the final material, right-click, assign material to selection so that the final material is assigned to the floor. Click on the wooden material and then click on Show Shaded Material in Viewport. Minimize the material editor and we clearly see the material in the scene. Remember that to scale the material to the size you want, you need to give it mapping coordinates. In Modifiers, UV Coordinates, UVW Map. Let's do a quick low-quality render just to see how the material looks like. In the image sampler, I have minimum subdivisions in 1 and maximum subdivisions in 2. Irradiance map and light cache in global illumination with a low preset. And light cache subdivisions only in 500. OK, render. Let's see how the render was. Get closer. The material and the reflections look good, but very smooth. No texture relief is noticed on the gloss of the material. You can clearly notice that the surface is very smooth. To solve this, we need to add a relief to the material varnish. In the Materials editor, double-click on the varnish material. Scroll to Maps. In Bump, select the same normal image of the wood. Set it at 35 to see how it comes out. This time I want a better render, so we can see the difference. OK, finish. Let's see the change in this render. Now the wood and varnish relief is better, much better, and the general colors in the wood are more realistic. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Download the texture of the floor and 2 more for free here. If you want to download more textures, skies, trees, and resources for architects, visit